Kool TV and the Total Media Sports Network presents the 2025 Ironton Classic live from the Conley Center. Now let's go to the arena for all the action of the 2025 Ironton Classic live on Kool TV.
Ironton Classic. Good afternoon, everyone. James Collier, happy to have you along with us here this afternoon. And as we get you set for two prep teams that'll go at each other, it'll be Huntington Expression Prep and Erie Prep. Huntington Expression Prep, 76-64 winners last night over Hargrave. Erie Prep lost to Wesley Christian, 60-45 after falling behind 17-2 in the first quarter of play. So these two teams will square off, and then following this game, we'll get Hargrave and Wesley Christian to wrap up the prep segment of the tournament, and then three games to follow later on this evening with local teams on tap from there. We'll break all that down in just a little bit. We'll step out for a break. We come back. We'll meet our starting lineups and get you ready for tip-off. It's Huntington Expression Prep and Erie Prep, and as we continue our coverage on 106.7 The Eagle and on Kool TV.
Trust is something earned, not given. For over 90 years, KFB has built trust in your community. We believe our neighborhood is our responsibility. Through our quality service, innovative products, and local decision-making, we are committed to your financial success. Better financials lead to a better life, all with the Better Bank headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
When you smell that smoke rolling, you know it's Holy Smokes Barbecue in Ironton. Since 2013, Jay Zorns and Sean Jones have been serving up divine swine while giving back through the Shane Jones Memorial Scholarship, honoring Sean's son and supporting students at Ironton High and St. Joseph High School. From pulled pork, brisket, and chicken to killer sides like mac and cheese, baked beans, and slaw, Holy Smokes can feed 10 or 300. Call Jay at 740-533-7000 to book their food truck or catering. It's divine swine.
Pick six for $19.99, a perfect meal for two.
That's gotta rhyme.
Well, how about munching on pick six, my mouth going yap, yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap, flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap, rap. Pick six meal for two for $19.99.
Wendy's has new chicken tenders. Crispy, juicy, tendery tendies. Ooh, that's fun to say. Tendies, tendies, tendies. And they're so good, maybe we should change our... For tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
Hello everyone, I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pub and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
Everybody knows about Tom Rote now. Back here at the Conley Center as we get you set for day number two of the 2025 Ironton Classic. We've got Expression Prep out of Huntington, Erie Prep out of Erie, Pennsylvania. That'll square things off here. Huntington Prep will be in the gold jerseys today, and Erie Prep, the Yetis, in the dark blues. So color wash scheme here today as we get two road jerseys in this second matchup. All right, let's take a look at our starting lineups. I had this Yetis team yesterday in their first matchup. Got to watch Huntington Expression Prep last night. So two good ball teams are going to get it up and down the court. All right, here's your starting lineups for Huntington Expression Prep. Start things off with number 1, Dazon Reed. Number 14, Talon Kingsby. Number 21, Taj Sharagba. Number 35, Hendrik Partel. And number 44 is Aviv Aroro. Excuse me, Aronov. My mistake. I looked at my notes wrong. Aronov. So Reed, Kingsby, Saragba, Portel, and Aronov is the starting five for the Expression Prep Kings under head coach Arkell Bruce. Now for Erie Prep, number 3, DeJorian Ivanovsky. Number 5, Kamal Passenly. Number 10, Xavier Wang. Number 13, Haozing Wong. And number 21, Atilia Gulisidits. Ivanovsky, Passenly, Wang, Huang, and Gulisidits. Starting 5 for Andre Starks, Yetis out of Erie, Pennsylvania. Happy to have everyone along with us here on 106.7 The Eagle, as well as on Kool TV. If you're on Kool TV with us for the first time, hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up if you see something you like, hit that bell. Each time we put out new material, we'll alert you directly to your mobile device. Again, we'll have the entire tournament here on both channels. So, second of 6 games today. As up next, we will have Hargrave and Wesley Christian. Then we go back into high schools with varsity action. It'll be Fairland and Hurricane. Ironton boys and South Webster. That'll be a good one. And then the nightcap, Chesapeake and Lincoln County. All right, center court, Ivanovsky and Saragba. Huntington Prep will work it from left to right as I view it here high atop the Conley Center, the same as you see it there on your screen. Again, Huntington Prep in the gold, Erie Prep in the blue. Color rush scheme in this one, and Huntington Prep controls the tip, and off we go. Aronov brings it front side, and Portel out top. They bring it back to him. Portel gets downhill, swings it out into the corner. Aronov. They'll go dribble drive baseline back to Portel. Long twos with a foot on the line, won't go home. Ivanovsky with the rebound. Passenly with the basketball, working on the right wing. Gulisidis gives him a screen, goes left elbow. Wong gets in the lane, puts on a spin move, and has that one turned away. And a foul out near midcourt. And look at the foul on Passenly, his first, team's first. So Reed and Aronov to trigger in. Far sideline. Still scoreless here, 40 seconds into the contest. Aronov out top. Works it off to Kingsby. He was the player of the game for Huntington Prep yesterday. Here's Portel, goes to the rack, has that one blocked away, but the stick back underneath by Kingsby. And we have our first point to the ball game. It's 2-0 Huntington Prep. Trying to turn it up in backcourt. There's Wang. Glides to the basket, left it short. 3-ball in and out by Gulisidis. And then the other side is Portel, buries the triple. And it's 5-0 Prep of Huntington in front. Nice little dish out front between Huang and Wang. Wang finishes off the left side for his first points. Wang yesterday, 6 points and a rebound. And that loss to Wesley Christian. Again, got out of the gate very slow, 17-2. And then tried to turn it into a ball game, just came up a little short down the stretch. Kingsby buries the triple from the far corner. He has 5. And a quick timeout for Erie Prep. It's a 30-second timeout. Looking at Huntington Expression Prep yesterday, 76-64 winners over Hargrave. Taylon Kingsby, the freshman out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, 17.7 rebounds. Todd Saragba, 12 points and 4 rebounds. Hendrik Portel, 12.6 rebounds. And Aviv Aronov, 11 points and 3 rebounds. Prep yesterday, 43% from the field, 26.7%, 8 of 30 from beyond the arc. They were 50%, 8 of 16 from the free throw line. Had a total of 39 rebounds, 19 of those on the offensive glass in that win over Hargrave. that Hargrave team, it's not their national team, it's just their varsity team. A scrappy bunch of kids. It'll be a good matchup with them and Wesley Christian coming up here in game number 3 of the afternoon. Here's Wong, goes to the left side with a finish off the window. Haozing Wong puts home his first points. Cuts the lead down to 4. Aronoff brings it near side, and it's tossed out of bounds. Aronofsky thought that it was a turnover, but it was, they'll say, the last touch by him on the deflection. Aronoff out top. Bartel now over to Kingsby. Bartel hands it off out top. Reed. They'll work it off to the left side now. Aronoff on the wing, left of point. Centers it up. Starts to attack. Fade away from the left elbow, short. Wang with a rebound. Chance to get it down to a single-digit possession on this trip for the Yetis out of Erie, Pennsylvania. Billy Sidich takes it out to Wang. Tries to go inside and loses the handle on the basketball. Aronoff brings it out. Reverse scoop shot underneath is no good. Jacob Hankins has Dazon Reed at his feet. He's always good at finding somebody. They'll get the foul on Xavier Wang. It's his first, team second. And Reed to the free throw line to shoot 2. Reed yesterday, 2 for 4 from the charity stripe. As we get a first sub of the ball game for Erie Prep, as Christofferson will come on replacing Xavier Wang. 8-4 with 5:06 to play here in the opening frame. First one's on the missed down. The second one's on the way is good. Reed's first points of the ball game, and it's 9-4. Now Huntington Prep trying to pick it up in backcourt. Passanley brings it front court for the Yetis. Hands it off to Ivanoski. He finds a slip to the basket and glides to the rim for 2. 9-6. A stop and a score, and the Yetis could tie this one up. Here's Reed for 3, and he answers. Dazon Reed buries the triple. Huntington Prep, a perfect 3 of 3 from downtown Tripletown as they extend the lead back to 6. Billy Sidich gives it off out top to Ivanoski. Now Passanley sets things back up top. Near side Ivanoski will try to go underneath to Gally Sidich. Tries to sling it out of bounds, and they take turns throwing the ball off of each other in the near corner. So a great hustle play there on both sides. Here's the Ivanoski glide to the basket on that last finish. 12-6, Huntington Prep in front. They can take their largest lead of the game on a bucket on this trip. Nearly had it taken away underneath. Saragba has it raked away, but it's out to Bartel. Bartel from the right wing, attack, steps through, off the glass, won't go. Fights for the rebound, can't come out of there with it. Passanley pushes it ahead. Down by 6 are the Yetis as we approach 3:30 to play here in the opening quarter. Ivanoski, far side. Works off the screen from Christofferson, has that one raked away. Huntington Prep forces the turnover in backcourt. They'll give it off underneath, and Kingsby goes up and hammers it home with 2 hands. Talon Kingsby's 7th point of the ball game. It's the largest lead of the contest for Huntington Prep. Now back out at 8. Passanley on the left wing. Works off the screen. Here comes the double team. Little stutter step out top. Gets it away. Christofferson slams on the brakes. Tries to pirouette. And will throw it away. 4th turnover of the ball game for the Yetis. Here's a look at it on the Ison's Cards and Collectibles instant replay on the little lob there at the rim. Back of the game is Wang. He'll replace Ivanoski. And in the ball game is Zion Hawthorne, as he got Bartel. From the corner, Kingsby heating up again. He's got 10, and it's the largest lead of the ball game at 11 for the Kings. 17-6, 2:30 to play here in the opening frame. Passley drops it off now to Christofferson. Now Huang has this one raked out of bounds, and it'll stay with Erie Prep. Cyril Mulot into the ball game for Aradov. Mulot, a junior out of Australia. 7 points, 5 rebounds yesterday. Christofferson, 6'9" senior for this Yetis team. An 11-point lead. Wong goes to the basket and has that one raked away. And then a travel out top there as Mulot got hung in between with what he was going to do with the basketball. He had options. He just couldn't pick which one that he wanted to go with quickly. First turnover of the basketball game for the Kings. On the other side, 5 total for Erie Prep. Passley across the midcourt stripe. They'll take the handoff there from Gulisadits. Gulisadits spots up for 3, too stiff. Rebound out of there by Saragba. Here come the Kings with an 11-point edge. One time down to the corner, Hawthorne. Spins out of the backside, brings it near side. Here's Reed, spot up 3, too short. And it goes back to Erie Prep. Expression Prep currently on an 8-0 run. Push this lead out to 11. There's a ball nearly taken away out near midcourt. Wong beats the pressure, brings it near side. Christofferson. Wong out on the left wing now. Gets the screen. Trying to back it in on Hawthorne. Brings it back out passingly. Off the left wing, slows things down. Huntington Prep really getting up in the grill of this Yetis team, switching on every screen. Gulisadis takes it off to Wang. Wang starts to attack. He does a Texas two-step all the way to the rim and falls down on the way there for the 6th turnover of the basketball game for the Yetis. .55 seconds to play here in the opening frame. Huntington Prep on an 8-0 run, trying to extend it here with an 11-point lead. There's near side Reed. Reed attacks off the window for 2. It's a 10-0 run. Their largest lead of the ball game at 13. Passley off the right side. Gives it off to Wang. 30 seconds to play here in the first. 19-6. Huntington Prep in front. Passley stops, pops. 3's on the way, too stiff. Rebound out to Hawthorne. He'll bring it ahead. Trying to add to this 10-0 run and extend this 13-point lead. Kingsby out of the left corner. He's had a hot start. He's got 10. 6 seconds to go. Mulot takes it off to Hawthorne. 3 at the horn. It's on the way. It's short. It misses everything. And that's the end of quarter number 1. Huntington Prep closes on a 10-0 run. They lead it 19-6. We'll come back after this here on the Total Media Sports Network.
Good morning, Isabella.
Hi, David.
Back for your morning routine?
Clark's Refresh Rewards program is something you'll flip for. Hey, Isabella.
Hi, Annabelle.
Donut?
Don't forget the sprinkles. Cream and sugar.
Download our app today and enjoy all of the rewards. No flipping required.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
At Members Choice Credit Union, we believe that strong communities begin with strong partnerships, and that starts with trust. Since 1932, we've proudly served the families and businesses of this region because your goals matter, your family matters, and your future should be built on a foundation you can count on and trust. Members Choice Credit Union, your money, your future, your choice.
few of the other players going out for Huntington Prep. It looks like they're going to stay with the same 5 that was on the floor. And both teams are going to stay the same. So Hawthorne, Reed, Kingsby, Mulot, and Saragba. 5 on the floor for, Saragba's going to take a seat, and Pertel's going to return. Erie Prep with a basketball to start the second quarter. Off we go. They'll combat with Passenly, Wang, Wong, Gulisadits, and Christofferson. Passenly off the right wing. Only a screen there from Christofferson. Nothing given, though. Wong with the basketball. Tries to cross over. Nearly has it taken away. Throws it inside and throws it away. 7th turnover of the basketball game. Out ahead and to the rim. And Reed completely mistimes his jump and gets rim stuffed in transition. 3 balls up on the way by Ivan Orski. It's short. And not certain what the stoppage was. We got an official timeout, though. Oh, I think we may have a player bleeding. So Reed goes off. Diego Vita checking in. Vita, the senior out of Canada. So 19-6, 7:20 to go before halftime. Huntington Prep closed the first quarter on a 10-0 run. Here's a 3-ball on the way from Merlot. Doesn't go. Saragba pulls down the rebound. They'll go to the corner. A 3 from the left side is good. And jumping off the bench and splashing home from Tripletown is Diego Vita. Has us a 13-0 run and the largest lead of the game at 16 now. Ivanovsky loses it going downhill. Out in transition, a 3-on-1. They bring it off to Saragba off the right side for 2. That's a 15-0 run. Gulisadits feeds it back out passingly. And a foul out top. They'll get that one on Saragba. That's his first. Into the ball game for Erie Prep is Vincent Grunau, as he'll replace Xavier Wang. Grunau had limited minutes yesterday in the latter part of the game. Christofferson gives it up out of the corner. Ivanovsky, left wing. Here comes a double team. They bring it off to Gulisadits into the lane. Passenly with a floater, won't go, but the tip back there by Christofferson. His first bucket of the ball game. That stops the bleeding for the moment as it trims the lead to 16. Nice feed inside. Saragba got caught in midair as he was underneath the rim and could not finish. Just an off-balance position there and couldn't do anything with it. Just inside of 6 minutes to play in the half. Huntington Prep, 9 of 17 from the field, 5 of 8 from downtown. Erie Prep, 4 of 11 from the field. They've missed all 4 of their three-point attempts. Inside Christofferson and off of his leg and out of bounds. 9 turnovers for the Yetis. 5:44 to go here before halftime. 24-8. Huntington Prep in front of Erie Prep. There's Hawthorne. Glides to the basket off the left side. Window for 2. His first bucket of the ball game. And that extends the lead back to its largest of 18. Huntington Prep trying to blow Erie Prep out here in the first half in this one. Gulisadits working with it on the right side. He'll pull the trigger for the 3-ball. It's front iron short. Mulot with a rebound. A chance here for the largest lead of the contest. Nice finish in transition there by Pertel off balance as that makes it a 20-point lead in the largest of the ballgame. Passenly working off that right side. Slams on the brakes. He'll fan it back out and reset. Inside of 5 we go. Here in the first half. It's been all Huntington Prep in this one. Gulisadis out of the corner, gives it off to Christopherson. He'll center it back out top, leaving it to Wong. Wong down the hill, and he gets fouled on the way to the basket. That was on Diego Vida, his first, team's second. And we'll shoot free throws for Erie Prep, as Haozing Huang will step to the line. 5 points, 3 rebounds for the senior out of Nigeria. First one is up is good. He was 1 of 2 from the charity stripe yesterday. Wang returns. And James Gorey comes into the ball game for the first time. As Gulisadis and Christopherson take a seat. Passingly also comes off. Got them both 28-10. Expression Prep leading this one by 18. Out to the corner. Vida spots up for 3 and buries it. Diego Vida jumps off the points. He's got back-to-back triples. It's a 21-point lead, the largest of the contest. And a nice take there by Ivanoski as he glides off the left side for 2. His 4th point of the ball game. Quickly in transition. Here's Hawthorne in transition for 3. In and out, no. Ball raked away. Hawthorne runs it down in the near corner. He'll feed it inside to Saragba. Saragba spins to the left side, high up off the glass, too stiff. Ivanoski with a rebound. Here come the Yetis. Down 31-12, inside of 4 to play here before halftime. Out top. 3 balls on the way for Wang. It's no good. Saragba with a rebound. That's his 3rd of the ball game. Pertel catch and shoot 3 from the corner, in and out. Wong with a rebound. He'll rush it ahead. Spins out top, attacks on the right elbow, tries to back in, and a whistle and a foul against Huntington Prep. They'll get the foul on Cyril Mulot, his first, team's 3rd. Here's Christopherson returning the ball game, as he'll replace Huang. Aronov back in the ball game as he'll go in for Mulot. 3:34 to play here in the opening half, 31-12. It's been all Huntington Prep. Ivanoski drops it into Wang. Wang spins in the lane, hook shot up short. Aronov with a rebound. He'll push the action ahead. He had a good game yesterday, 11 points. Really caught fire there in the second half. Pertel out of the right corner. Slams on the brakes. He'll reset out top. Aronov crosses over, comes down the center of the lane, loses the basketball on a reach-in foul as he goes there. I believe that's going to be on Jonathan Christopherson, and it will be. Christopherson's first foul. Passingly back in for Erie Prep as Grinnell will take a seat. Aronov to trigger in. Goes to Pertel, excuse me. Here's Vida, wants another 3. That one's too stiff. Wang with a rebound. Passingly brings it off to Ivanoski. He pumps. Resets into the corner. Wang goes inside Christopherson. Backs his way in, goes to the left hand and finishes. Little shimmy shake there on the back end. 31-14. Christopherson picks up his 4th point of the contest. Here's Pertel, straightaway 3, boom. Hendrik Pertel hits the 7th triple for the Kings. He has 8 points in the ball game, and it's a 34-14 lead again. Ivanoski gets downhill and gets fouled. And they'll get that one on Aronov, I believe. Let's make certain here. Now they'll get the foul on Vida from behind first. So that's his 2nd. Back in the ball game for Erie Prep is Wong and Gulisadis. Wang and Gorey will take a seat. Kingsby returns for Huntington Prep. Erie Prep with another turnover. They drop it inside. They'll work it back out. Kingsby back off the bench. Spots up for three. It's short. And we get a foul inside. And they'll get the foul on Gooley Seiditz. That's his first, team's first. So Huntington Prep basketball on the baseline. 1:58 to play here in the opening half. It's been all Kings since the word go. Saragba in front of the Prep bench. Aronov, little hesitation move. Off-balance shot and finishes in traffic for his first points this evening. 22-point lead, that's the largest margin. Ivanovsky in front of the Huntington Prep bench has this one raked away. Passingly dribbles it down. They'll force the turnover. It's a three on nobody, and to the rim is Aronov for a very weak dunk and makes it a 24-point edge. Gooley Seiditz feeds it inside, gets it right back. He'll glide to the rim. Nice move off the right side, and a chance at a three-point play for the junior out of Turkey. We'll get the foul on Hendrik Partel. That's his first, team's fifth. And Atilia Gooley Seiditz with a chance at a three-point play the old-fashioned way. First one is up and rolls through good. 3 points for him. Approaching the 1 minute mark left to play here in the opening half. Aronov brings it near side to Partel. He'll stop at the free throw line. Off to the right side, Reed spots up for three, too stiff. Ivanovsky with a rebound inside. He'll push the action. Spins in the lane to the rack off the right side. Loses the basketball. And then out to the side, and what a jam by Taj Saragba as he puts that one on the Richter scale here in the Conley Center. As the junior out of Atlanta, Georgia, rattles the cages for his fourth point of the ballgame and makes it a 23-point lead here in the final 25 seconds of play in the opening half. Saragba had a big game yesterday, 12 points, 4 rebounds. Kind of came on late as well. Passingly being hounded by Kingsby. Spins into the lane, and a foul there as Reed tries to blitz him on the spin. As we take a look at that last dunk on the Ison's Cards and Collectibles instant replay. The two-handed monster jam as he brings the house down here in Ironton. So Passingly will step to the line for 2 free throws as Huntington Prep is over the bonus limit. First one is on its way, is good. And the fun thing is all these highlights that we've had this week is Jacob Hankins, who is our social media director. He's got to put all this stuff together for a top 10 list that comes out Monday on our Facebook page. He's going to have a lot of highlights that he's going to have to pick from. We may have to tell him to do a highlight just from the prep teams and then a highlight from the local teams, as they're going to get Gooley Seiditz on the – I think we're going to do that. We're just going to make that call. It's going to be an early Christmas present for all of our viewers out there. So we're going to do a highlight top 10 for the prep teams, and then we'll do a highlight top 10 for the local teams. I think that's fair. Sorry, Jacob, you just got double the work this week, but that's okay. He doesn't have anything else to do. He's just editing 10 games this evening. Hi, Jacob. Funny story, Jacob started with us. This is going on his third full season. It started right here in this building. He was hanging around Ben Spicer, a good friend of ours, and Ben was over here shooting some stuff, and he comes in and works with Jacob, and Jacob's like, I think I want to do this, and Ben sent him to me, and I handed him a camera. I said, all right, go show me what you can do. And, well, we've seen what he can do. He does some great stuff. At the half, 40-19, Huntington Prep in front. We'll step out for a break. We'll come back, break everything down here in the 2025 Ironton Classic here on the Total Media Sports Network.
Trust is something earned, not given. For over 90 years, KFB has built trust in your community. We believe our neighborhood is our responsibility. Through our quality service, innovative products, and local decision making, we are committed to your financial success. Better financials lead to a better life, all with the Better Bank headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
When you smell that smoke rolling, you know it's Holy Smokes Barbecue in Ironton. Since 2013, Jay Zorns and Sean Jones have been serving up divine swine while giving back through the Shane Jones Memorial Scholarship, honoring Sean's son and supporting students at Ironton High and St. Joseph High School. From pulled pork, brisket, and chicken to killer sides like mac and cheese, baked beans, and slaw, Holy Smokes can feed 10 or 300. Call Jay at 740-533-7000 to book their food truck or catering. It's divine swine.
Pick six for $19.99, a perfect meal for two.
That's gotta rhyme.
Well, how about munching on pick six, my mouth going yap, yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap, flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap, rap. Pick six meal for two for $19.99.
Wendy's has new chicken tenders. Crispy, juicy, tendery tendies. Ooh, that's fun to say. Tendies, tendies, tendies. And they're so good, maybe we should change our... For tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
Santa? Just had to make a quick stop. If you don't mind, I'm in a bit of a hurry. Need a bag? I brought my own.
Anybody else see the sleigh?
At Members Choice Credit Union, we believe that strong communities begin with strong partnerships, and that starts with trust. Since 1932, we've proudly served the families and businesses of this region because your goals matter, your family matters, and your future should be built on a foundation you can count on and trust. Members Choice Credit Union, your money, your future, your choice.
Christmas is just around the corner, and Borders Sporting Goods is your one-stop shop for your avid outdoorsman. Borders offers Hoyt and Matthews bows as well as 10-point crossbows with a variety of accessories for all your hunting needs. Borders also offers a full selection of shotguns and rifles with plenty of ammunition and reload supplies along with Benchmade and case knives. Borders is your headquarters for the largest selection of Liberty gun safes in the area, no matter how big or small your need to keep your firearms safe, and have layaway and delivery options available. Let Borders make all your holiday shopping a breeze. Stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
As we'll get Fairland and Hurricane, followed by Ironton and South Webster, and then the nightcap will be Chesapeake and Lincoln County, West Virginia. 40-19 at the half. We'll step out for a break. We'll come back, look at our individual numbers, and get you ready for the second half as we continue our coverage here from the Conley Center on the Ironton Classic on the Total Media Sports Network.
When you smell that smoke rolling, you know it's Holy Smokes Barbecue in Ironton. Since 2013, Jay Zorns and Sean Jones have been serving up divine swine while giving back through the Shane Jones Memorial Scholarship, honoring Sean's son and supporting students at Ironton High and St. Joseph High School. From pulled pork, brisket, and chicken to killer sides like mac and cheese, baked beans, and slaw, Holy Smokes can feed 10 or 300. Call Jay at 740-533-7000 to book their food truck or catering. It's divine swine.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Christmas is just around the corner, and Borders Sporting Goods is your one-stop shop for your avid outdoorsman. Borders Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every size and style with a wide selection of tackle from Berkley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Let Borders make all your holiday shopping a breeze. Stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family, because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
40-19, Huntington Prep in front of Erie Prep as we welcome you back here to the Conley Center at the break. Let's take a look at our first half statistics for Huntington Prep. 53.3% from the field. They're 16 of 30. 46.7% from 3, 7 of 15. 50%, 1 of 2 from the charity stripe. 13 rebounds in the opening half. 3 turnovers, 4 of those coming on the offensive glass. Tylen Kingsby pacing the way with 10 points. He's 4 of 5 from the field, 2 of 3 from long range, as is Diego Vitta, who jumped off the bench and splashed home a pair of triples. Tayson Reed also with 6 points. Hendrick Partel, he's 2 for 3 with 8 points as well. For Erie Prep, 38.9%, 7 of 18 from the field. They've missed all 6 of their 3-point attempts. They are perfect 5 of 5 from the charity stripe, 11 turnovers, 11 rebounds in the opening half of play. 2 players with 4 points, 3 players, Ivanovsky, Huang, and Christofferson. That's the leading scorers for the Yetis from Erie, Pennsylvania. 40-19 at the half. We'll take a break. We come back. We'll get you ready for second half of action as we continue our coverage here from the Ironton Classic in the Conley Center here on the Total Media Sports Network.
Pick 6 for $19.99, a perfect meal for 2.
That's gotta rhyme.
Well, how about munching on pick 6, my mouth going yap, yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap, flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99.
Wendy's has new chicken tenders. Crispy, juicy, tendery tendies. Ooh, that's fun to say. Tendies, tendies, tendies. And they're so good, maybe we should change our... For tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pump and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
Here at the Conley Center, 40-19, Huntington Prep in front of Erie Prep. Game 2 of the second day of the event. Started off with Minford and Ironton in girls action. Minford winning that game to start things off this afternoon. Up next, it'll be Hargrave Military Academy and Wesley Christian to close out the prep slate of the event. Then we'll switch back over to high school games with Fairland and Hurricane, West Virginia. That game is at 5:45 and 7 o'clock, 7:30. 5:15. There we go. 5:15 for the Fairland Hurricane game. Then 7 o'clock tonight, Ironton and South Webster, the Jeeps and the Fighting Tigers. Ironton with a tough win last night over Waterford, 46-30. We talked with head coach after the game, and we were talking. He goes, "That wasn't pretty." I said, "Yeah." I said, "But the good thing is," I said, a pretty win or an ugly win is always better than a pretty loss." He goes, "You ain't got that wrong there." And again, they only played 22 games in Ohio, and they've played nearly a quarter of their schedule this week. It's been a gauntlet of a week for the Fighting Tigers. Played Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Monday, that's right. Monday was scheduled to play, and it was snowed out because of the weather. So every day except for Monday and Wednesday this week, they've had a contest. And then the nightcap tonight should be a good one. Chesapeake and Lincoln County. I've seen that Chesapeake team in action. They are solid. They've got a couple of players that can fill it up with the best of them. So that'll be our final game tonight. They'll tip off at 9:15. You can catch all the action right here on 106.7 News Talk The Eagle, as well as on Kool TV. So what can Erie Prep do with this Expression Prep team out of Huntington, if anything, out of the locker room? Erie Prep has pretty much done nothing to slow down Expression Prep's run. Again, the Kings had it out to as many as 24 at the zenith of their lead. and trying to make it a clean sweep through their 2 games here in the event after the win last night, 76-64 over a scrappy Hargrave team. And Huntington Prep, they've shot the ball well in this building from long range. Last night they had 8 threes. Ended up out of 30 attempts. A lot of those came late when this ball game it was kind of starting to pull away. And there was guys just pulling up jacked threes out of transition left and right. But here in the first half, 7 of 15. So they've shot it well. Now the question is, how do they finish in this one? So again, Huntington Prep will be in the yellow jerseys, if you will. Erie Prep, the Yetis, in the navy blue with the powder blue pinstripes. Let's see if we go starters both ways. So for Erie Prep, Ivanoski, Passenly, Wang, Huang, and Goalie Siditz. For Huntington Prep, Dazon Reed, Kylan Kingsby, Tasha Ragba, Pertel, and Aronov. And it'll be Huntington Prep basketball right to left as we view it. Second half underway. Off we go. Aronov takes it off to the right side. Pertel brings it left side out top now. Kingsby feeds it back off. Reed into the corner. Pertel all alone. Threes on the way. No good. Long rebound chased down by Kingsby. Aronov pulls the trigger. Threes on the way. Boom. 8-3 of the ball game for Huntington Prep. And the lead is back to 24. Ivanoski to answer, and does so. Joran Ivanoski hits his first triple of the ball game for the Yetis. His 7th point of the ball game. Here's Reed playing downhill and has this one raked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Kings on the baseline. 56 seconds gone here in the opening minute of quarter number 3. Somebody's got to take the ball out, gentlemen. Dazon Reed will finally settle up. He'll stand really close to our Jacob Hankins down there on the baseline. Trying to go inside to Saragba. Saragba gets it back, though. Puts it up with the left hand. Foul, no call. Passenly stops in the near corner. Takes it back out top. Wong on the handoff to Passenly. Now Ivanoski over to the corner to Wang. Inside Passenly. He's double teamed. Galisadic out top for 3 is good. Atilia Galisadic. Back-to-back triples for Erie Prep, who hadn't hit one in 6 attempts in the first half. Nearly a turnover. Saragba with the left hand, too stiff. Fighting for the rebound. It's raked out of bounds, and it's back to Erie Prep. So a good start for the Yetis. Again, the lead, though, that Huntington Prep had at the half almost makes it insurmountable to be able to get over top the hump there. Passenly on the right side. Kingsby working on him. He'll hand it off out top to Ivanoski. Again, Kingsby on the switch. Trying to set up on the screen from Galisadic. Ivanoski resets. 3 balls up, no good. Reed with a rebound inside. Partel all alone from the corner. 3 balls in and out. Saragba with a rebound. He's double teamed inside. Works underneath. Can't finish. But he's headed to the line to shoot 2. Look at the foul on Kamel Passenly. Oh, excuse me. Look at on Galisadic. That's going to be his 3rd. Saragba to the free throw line, misses the first one. Christofferson back in. Out goes Ivanoski. First free throw of the ball game for Saragba. It's about the only thing in the stat sheet that hasn't looked good for Huntington Prep. They're 1 for 3 from the charity stripe. Okay, I had the right foul at the beginning. So that one goes home. So the foul goes against Ivanovsky instead of Gulisadits, which is big because that's only 2 on Gulisadits. Here's a turnover in backcourt. Partel attacking the rim, goes to the left side, slams on the brakes, didn't get his feet to hold though. Out goes Wang and Wong. Grunau back in the ball game, as is Gorey. It's out top to Christofferson. Passley takes the handoff in between the rings. 5 to go here in the third. Passley gets downhill, goes to the left side, off the window, no good. Inside Saragba, he's triple teamed. He'll kick it out to Reed. Left wing threes on the way, yes. Dazon Reed's 9th point of the ball game, the 9th triple for Huntington Prep, 47-25. Passley gives it inside. Nice feed off to Passley off the right side window, and he's fouled. Shot doesn't go home, but he'll get it on Saragba. That'll be his second. Team's first of the third quarter. And it'll put Kemal Passanli, to the free throw line to shoot 2. Senior out of Turkey. 7 points, 6 rebounds yesterday. He was 2 of 2 from the charity stripe. Make it 3 for 3 for the tournament. That's 5 for 5. He's hit 3 total in the ball game. Talked him right out of that one. Broadcasters jinx. 47-26. Approaching the halfway point here of quarter 3. Hargrave Military Academy and Wesley Christian up next. And a foul out at midcourt. That's on Passanli. That's his second, team second. 7 fouls each way in the ball game in a very physical contest. Ivanovsky to check back in for Erie Prep as he overplays Gulisadits. Aronoff, right wing, finds some separation, loses dribble. Down to the short corner, Saragba trying to back it in on Christofferson. Goes back out top and has it taken away. They'll get the foul on Aronoff in transition. Here comes Wong back in as he'll replace Vincent Grunau. Just inside of 4 minutes to go here in quarter number 3. Passley out of the midcourt stripe here at the Conley Center in Ironton. Takes it back out top. Ivanovsky pumps downhill, trying to leave it, and has it raked out of his hands on the pass attempt, looking for Wong, and it's turned over. Partel into the corner. Kingsby spots up threes on the way short. Passley knifing his way through the defense. Leaves it off. An up and under move. That one's blocked away. Passanli with a finish, though, on their stick back. Kemal Passanli, his 5th point of the ball game. 47-28. 3:15 to play here in the third. Partel from the corner. Tight ropes the baseline, and a foul on the way there. They'll get it on Christofferson. His second. Here comes Hawthorne back in. As Partel will check out. Oh, excuse me. Partel will stay. It'll be Kingsby that comes off. Partel from the keyhole out to Aronoff. Saragba wants it. Aronoff elevates. Cannot finish. Gilly Signage back in the ball game. He'll take it coast to coast. Shot won't go home. And it's rigged out of bounds. It'll stay with Erie Prep. Gorey checked out a moment ago for Gilly Signage to check back in. Here's Grinnell also back in the ball game. There's a turnover in backcourt. Aronoff slams on the brakes off the left side and finishes for two. His 9th point of the ball game. Gilly Signage. Alvanorski checks out. Back in as Wang. 49-28. Approaching 2 minutes to play here in the third. In Hargrave Military Academy and Wesley Christian up next. Game 3 of the 6 here scheduled this afternoon. Here's Reed for 3 from the left corner. Won't go home. Wang has the rebound, has it stripped away. And then they change turnovers in the backcourt. Grinnell's shot won't go. But it's rigged out of bounds. It'll stay with Erie Prep. And Wang for 2 at the rim. His 4th point of the ball game. 90 seconds to play here in the third. Aronoff on the handoff. Reed takes it between the rings. Hawthorne's 3 won't go. Long rebound out to Gilly Signage. He'll take it off to Wang, who finishes for 2. 6 points for Xavier Wang. Final minute of the third. Partel, 1 foot inside that left arc. Hands it off out top to Hawthorne. He'll circle the wagons left side, feed it inside to Saragba. Tries to work on the baseline, sliding all over the floor in those slippery conditions for his 8th point of the evening. The foul on Aronoff. So we'll shoot free throws. Aronoff off, and in returns Mulot. Second free throw coming on for Wang. Got the first one more. 35 seconds ago here in the third. Got them both. Erie Prep fishing from the charity stripe this afternoon, 8 of 9. 51-34, final 30 seconds here in quarter number 3. Hawthorne brings it near side, Partel. Right back to him on the right wing. Tries to get downhill, spins off the right elbow. Now Reed in the corner. Mulot, spot up three, too stiff. Rebound out to Christofferson, and he walked in the backcourt. Fifth, 16th turnover, for Erie Prep. Hawthorne trying to get it in, does so to Pertell on the left wing. Pertell with 12 seconds, attacks on the rim, goes in the corner. Out top, Mulot, one more time over to Reed. Left wing three's on the way, looks good, it is. Dazon Reed strokes home his 12th point of the ball game. That's the 10th Huntington Prep three ball, and we played three here at the Conley Center. Huntington Prep in front by 20, 54-34. We return for quarter number 4 to the Conley Center to the Ironton Classic after this on the Total Media Sports Network.
Trust is something earned, not given. For over 90 years, KFB has built trust in your community. We believe our neighborhood is our responsibility. Through our quality service, innovative products, and local decision-making, we are committed to your financial success. Better financials lead to a better life. All with the Better Bank headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
When you smell that smoke rolling, you know it's Holy Smokes Barbecue in Ironton. Since 2013, Jay Zorns and Sean Jones have been serving up divine swine while giving back through the Shane Jones Memorial Scholarship, honoring Sean's son and supporting students at Ironton High and St. Joseph High School. From pulled pork, brisket, and chicken to killer sides like mac and cheese, baked beans, and slaw, Holy Smokes can feed 10 or 300. Call Jay at 740-533-7000 to book their food truck or catering. It's divine swine.
Fourth and final stanza here in the Conley Center of game number 2 here this afternoon. Huntington Prep in front of Erie Prep, 54-34. So let's see. For Erie Prep, Gooley Siditz, Christofferson, Wong. Looks like we'll get James Gorey into the ball game. So off we go with the fourth and final stanza here. A loose ball out top. And look at the foul on Huang as he picks up the foul on the turnover. So his first, he'll quickly go to the bench as Passenley will return. For Huntington Prep, Hawthorne, Mulot, Saragba, who has the basketball, playing downhill and just forces his way to the rim for his 9th point of the ball game. Passenley works it off to the left side, and the ball out of bounds off the fingertips of Wang. As Erie Prep turned it over for the 18th time in this contest. Huntington Prep 10 of 25 from 3 this evening. They've only had 6 turnovers. Here's Hawthorne for 3. In and out, no. Passenley with a rebound on the baseline far side. His 6th of the contest. 56-34. 40 seconds gone here in the final stanza. Here's a takeaway on the far sideline as Prep turns it over again. Huntington Prep brings it off to Mulot. Spot up 3 in transition. Buries it as Silo Mulot connects on his first points of the contest. He came off the bench yesterday, 7 points and 5 rebounds in the 76-64 win over Hargrave. 59-34, a minute gone here in the fourth. Christofferson feeds it inside. Gooley Siditz tries to go right back to him, and it's taken away. Huntington Prep jumped that one. Had in transition. They try to feed it to Merlot. And I don't know that on a scooter with nitrous oxide he could have gotten to that pass. We'll get a full timeout. We'll step out as well. Huntington Prep in front, 59-34. We return to the Conley Center for more after this on the Total Media Sports Network.
Hey, y'all think we can do 25?
30.
One, 2, 6, 7,
11, 12.
Is that legal?
Yeah. 15, 16, 21, 22, 28, 29, 30. Return, refresh, refuel.
At Members Choice Credit Union, we believe that strong communities begin with strong partnerships, and that starts with trust. Since 1932, we've proudly served the families and businesses of this region because your goals matter, your family matters, and your future should be built on a foundation you can count on and trust. Members Choice Credit Union, your money, your future, your choice.
But it's too early to get up, Uncle Rick.
(59-34), 6:46 to go in the ball game. Huntington Prep in front of Erie Prep. Quick check of some football action in the college football playoffs today. Number 10 Miami currently leading number 7 Texas A&M down at College Station 3-0. It was a scoreless game at halftime. There's 10.5 to go in the contest for the right to move on into the quarterfinals. So a few bodies changing around out of the timeout. We'll reset the floor for you here for Erie Prep. As Passenley slams on the break, nearly steps out of bounds. He'll feed it back out to Christofferson. Christofferson stops at the left elbow. Goalie side, it's all alone. Right wing three, no. Saragba corrals the rebound in for his 5th of the ball game. Hawthorne working out top. Brings it near side Kingsby. Hands it off to him right back in the same spot. They go for the backdoor lob, and Kingsby hammers it home. I'll go ahead and tell you where your number 1 play is on the upcoming top 10. It just happened. Tylen Kingsby's 12th point of the ball game. And he blows the roof off of here and just stole the thunder from Saragba's big two-handed jam earlier. 3 ball up for Christofferson. Doesn't go home. It's tipped back out to Wang, and that was blocked away by Kingsby. Here's Kingsby. No look pass to Saragba. Saragba bodies his way in, tries to go for the dunk, lost it on the way up. Christofferson with the rebound. Had ahead. Gilly sided, and he gets fouled from behind as he elevated. Here's a look at the last lob play. Set up perfectly off the screen there for Saragba, and Kingsby hammers it home with 2 hands on the Ison's Cards and Collectibles instant replay. We'll get the foul on Tylen Kingsby, his first. And Attilia Gulli-Siditz to the free throw line to shoot 2. First one is up as good. Gulli-Siditz 2 for 2 from the charity stripe now. Wang, Gorey, step off. Returning is Ivanorski and Grunau for Erie Prep. One more. Got them both. 8 points for Gulli-Siditz, the junior out of Turkey. Quickly ahead. Vida leaves it off to Hawthorne. Saragba wants it in the short corner. He's got a mismatch with Grunau trying to work on him. They try to feed it into him, and a bad pass is stolen away. 8th turnover for Huntington Prep. And then Hawthorne rakes it away from Wong as he attacks the rim. It'll stay with Erie Prep on the baseline. Here comes Christofferson back in as Gulli-Siditz will take a seat. Christofferson on the inbound, right of point. Ivanorski out top, pumps. They go to Wang out in the corner. Step back 3, Ivanorski, front iron short. Vitta saves the rebound inside the far side. Gliding into the basket is Kingsby for 2 more. He's got 14. That leads all scorers in the basketball game. And that is the largest lead of the ball game now at 27 points. 63-36. Out of the corner, Ivanorski for 3, all alone, too stiff. Rebound underneath. Off-balance shot won't fall. And then gliding to the rim on the transition is Kingsby. Back-to-back buckets for him, 16 points he has in the ball game. Wong tries to feed it underneath, and it was a bad pass underneath. Vitta feeds it off to Hawthorne, all alone. Right wing threes on the way, front iron short. We're going to see how many threes we can shoot in this final 4 minutes. To the rim, counted in one for Ivan Orski, and a chance at a three-point play. Fouls on Vitta. That's his third. Pertel to come back into the ballgame for Huntington Prep as Saragba will take a seat. And Ivan Orski to the free throw line for a chance at a three-point play. 9 points for him today. In and out, no good. Kingsby with the rebound. That's his sixth. Inside of 4 to go in this one. It's been all Huntington Prep from the word go. Hawthorne to the rim and is fouled on the way up. They'll get it off a wing. That's his second, team's second. So Zion Hawthorne to the free throw line to shoot a pair. Hawthorne did not attempt a free throw yesterday. 4 points, 4 rebounds in the win. First one's way too stiff. Did not get the roll back. Gulisanic back in the ball game, as well as Gorey. Christofferson will take a seat. And Ivan Orski will check out as well. One more for the senior out of Beckley, West Virginia. Has that one go home, 66-38. Passenly working with the basketball. Heavy pressure by Mulot on the far line. Trying to get a screen there from Gulisanic. Swing it back to him in the corner. Little pump and attack. And gets stuck under the bottom of the backboard, but a foul on the way up. Believe they'll get this one on Vitta. If they will, it'll be his fourth, and it will be. So Attilia Gulisanic will go to the free throw line for 2 more. Gulisanic 3 for 3 from the charity stripe this evening. Make that one 4 for 4. Huntington Prep will roll in a couple of new guys. Tom Aronov getting his first action today. And joining him is Agam Raviv. As Mulot and Hawthorne will take a seat. One more for Gulisanic. He connects. And Pertel connects with another triple. His 11th point tonight. 12th three ball for the Kings as they lead at 69-40 inside of 3 to go. Gulisanic wants to answer from the left side. 3 balls off the mark, no good. Out in transition. Aronov brings it off to Kingsby. He was going to try to elevate and do something crazy. And he's fouled on the way up. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. So Kingsby to the line. The foul's on Passenly. That's his third. And 2 shots for Kingsby. Freshman out of Milwaukee. Hits the first one. 17 points for him today. The lead is 30. Got them both. Had 17 points here last night, 7 rebounds. Add that with 18 and 6 here this afternoon. And that freshman can flat out get after it. There's Wang in the lane, off-balance shot, but he's fouled on the way up. Let's see if they got this one on Pertel. He was the closest man in the area. Nope, they'll get this one on Raviv. His first. And Hao Zhang Wang for 2 free throws. 6 points in the ball game, make it 7. Erie Prep has been efficient from the charity stripe today, 13 of 15. Second free throw's on the way. Talked that one right out of it. Again, broadcasters jinx again. Kingsby with his 7th rebound. 2:20 to go in the ball game. Fitta working with it out top on that right side. Centers things up. Trying to get downhill. Has that one raked away, and they'll get the foul on so we'll get it on Diego Vitta. That's going to be his 5th. Unless I'm off of a count one. Nope, they changed the foul to 21. Yeah, it's on Gooley's side. There we go. That's the correct call. That's his 3rd. We'll say the ball was in the hands of Huntington Prep as they get passing lead with his 4th. And that's going to put Tom Aronov at the free line to shoot 2. Did not play yesterday. First free throw is short. Huntington Prep tonight, 5 of 9 from the charity stripe. 2:04 to go in the ball game. 30-point lead for the Kings. One more. Left it short as well. Turnover in backcourt. And we got a player down. I believe that's Gooley Sidich. So minute 57 to go in the minute 55 to go. We've got an injury timeout here at the Conley Center. Let's step out for 60 seconds. We'll come back in just a moment. 71-41. Back after this on the Total Media Sports Network.
Pick 6 for $19.99 is the perfect meal for 2.
I can't believe we're on a date.
Oh, I'm just here for pick 6.
Imagine what our kids would look like.
I don't want to have kids with you.
6 kids.
6!
Pick 6!
Wait, could we eat here every meal?
Yes.
All right, I'm down. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99.
Wendy's has new chicken tenders. Crispy, juicy, tendery tendies. Ooh, that's fun to say. Tendies, tendies, tendies. And they're so good, maybe we should change our... For tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Back here we go, and what a way to bring you back on the big jam there by Talon Kingsby. 20th point of the ball game for him. He's had himself an evening. 73-41, final 90 seconds here in this one. We get a little bit of a replay here. This is how quick it happened. We were coming out of a break, and then, boom, the second lob to him. So Partel whistled for the foul, his second, and that'll put James Gorey to the free throw line for 2. First one is up as the crowd grows silent here at the Conley Center. This is the second. 73-42. Out to the corner. 3 balls on the way. Comes up short, but another offensive rebound by Huntington Prep. Vitta's 2 is no good. Passing lead with the rebound. His 7th. 60 seconds to go in this one. Wang has the tightrope, brings it off underside, and then a missed dunk there by Wong. Stolen away in transition by Erie Prep. And then two goes home for Huang underneath. Final 30 seconds of this one. Aronov is going to get a 5-second call. That was an official that was trying to make a point right there. He's had some beef a couple of times down this last trip with the head coach of Huntington Prep, Arkell Bruce. And as soon as he came up, he was the farthest one away from the ball other than the baseline man, and he immediately started counting, and he never stopped. We'll see if Erie Prep tries to go to the rim on this one or just tries to dribble it out top. Final 10 seconds of this one. Passingly takes the handoff. Long three, left wings on the way. No. Wong with the fadeaway jumper goes home, and that's your ball game. 73-46. We'll step out for a break. We'll return for post-game coverage as we'll break everything down as we continue our coverage here in the Ironton Classic on the Total Media Sports Network.
Trust is something earned, not given. For over 90 years, KFB has built trust in your community. We believe our neighborhood is our responsibility. Through our quality service, innovative products, and local decision-making, we are committed to your financial success. Better financials lead to a better life. All with the Better Bank headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
When you smell that smoke rolling, you know it's Holy Smokes Barbecue in Ironton. Since 2013, Jay Zorns and Sean Jones have been serving up divine swine while giving back through the Shane Jones Memorial Scholarship, honoring Sean's son and supporting students at Ironton High and St. Joseph High School. From pulled pork, brisket, and chicken to killer sides like mac and cheese, baked beans, and slaw, Holy Smokes can feed 10 or 300. Call Jay at 740-533-7000 to book their food truck or catering. It's divine swine.
Pick six for $19.99, a perfect meal for two.
That's gotta rhyme.
Well, how about munching on pick six, my mouth going yap, yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap, flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap. Pick six meal for two for $19.99.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Wendy's has new chicken tenders. Crispy, juicy, tendery tendies. Ooh, that's fun to say. Tendies, tendies, tendies. And they're so good, maybe we should change our... For tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
Hey, y'all think we can do 25? 30. 1, 2, 6, 7, 11, 12.
Is that legal?
Yeah. 15, 16, 21, 22, 28, 29, 30. Return, refresh, refuel.
At Members Choice Credit Union, we believe that strong communities begin with strong partnerships, and that starts with trust. Since 1932, we've proudly served the families and businesses of this region because your goals matter, your family matters, and your future should be built on a foundation you can count on and trust. Members Choice Credit Union, your money, your future, your choice.
Christmas is just around the corner, and Borders Sporting Goods is your one-stop shop for your avid outdoorsman. Borders Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every size and style with a wide selection of tackle from Berkley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Let Borders make all your holiday shopping a breeze. Stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
(73-46), your final. Huntington Prep over Erie Prep in game number 2 of day number 2 here in the Ironton Classic. Here's how it went down. It was Huntington Prep from the word go. They led it 19-6 after 1. They had their best quarter of the game in the second frame, a 21-point production. They took a 40-19 lead at the half. Erie Prep outscores them by 1 in the third, 15-14, but Huntington Prep extends it with a 7-point difference in the fourth quarter, outscoring them 19-12 as they win this one in convincing fashion, 73-46. We'll step out for a break. We come back, we'll get our final numbers and get this one wrapped up and get you ready for Hargrave Military Academy and Wesley Christian. That's up next as we continue our coverage here on the Total Media Sports Network.
Thank you for watching the 2025 Ironton Classic on Kool TV. This broadcast of the 2025 Ironton Classic has been an exclusive sports presentation of the Total Media Sports Network and Kool TV.